All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really going to cut straight to it on a critical health topic, getting a handle on blood sugar.
We are, and we're doing it by looking at some great localized resources, specifically a guide to diabetes blood tests from the experts at Blood Test UK.
And what's interesting is its focus, right? It's all centered on the Spalding area.
Exactly. And our mission today is pretty simple. We want to help you understand what these tests are all about quickly so you can feel, totally prepared to make good health choices.
So let's start with the big why. I mean, why is just knowing your numbers so important?
Well, because everything starts there. The sources are really clear that these tests, which check your blood sugar levels or glucose, that knowledge is your first line of defense.
It's what helps you manage things long term.
It's what helps you stop problems before they even start. And what's so great about this guide is how it ties into local advice.
Oh, right. They quote that Spalding GP.
Dr. Rachel Thompson, yeah. She basically says that early detection and consistent monitoring can prevent complications. It's about being proactive.
And it seems like the support is actually there on the ground. The guide mentions places like Spalding Surgery and Johnson Community Hospital.
Right. They're ready to help, making it easier for people to get these tests done. It's not just an idea, it's a practical plan.
Okay, so if we're going to be proactive, what numbers are we actually looking at? Blood Test UK highlights two main tests.
And they tell very different stories.
The first one is the fasting blood glucose test. That seems pretty self-explanatory, right? It measures your sugar after you haven't eaten for about 8 hours.
Yeah, that's the one. It's straightforward.
But then you have the famous one, the HbA1c. What's the functional difference there? Why do we need both?
That is the key question. Think of it like this. The fasting glucose test is a snapshot. It's a picture of your blood sugar in that single moment.
Just right now.
Just right now. But the HbA1c, that's the powerful one. It's more like a report card. Gives you an average of how you've been doing over the last 2 or 3 months.
I see. So you can't just, have one good day before a test. This one shows the real pattern.
Precisely. You need that long-term average for any real health strategy.
And speaking of strategy, this is where the tech comes in, isn't it? We're seeing amazing things like continuous glucose monitors, CGMs.
Yeah, those are total game changers, giving you real-time data.
So that raises a question for me. If I can track my blood sugar moment to moment with a CGM, do I even need to bother with the traditional lab tests anymore?
It's a really good question, and the guide addresses it. While CGMs are incredible for those day-to-day decisions like what to eat or when to exercise, the lab tests are still essential.
They are. Why?
Because that HbA1c is still the gold standard for your doctor to officially track your long-term control. They really work together, not against each other.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the guide adds that with things like telehealth consultations and Spalding, you can actually talk through all that CGM data with a specialist without even leaving your house.
So when we put all this together, what does it really mean for you, our listener?
I think the message from Blood Test UK is that it really comes down to small, manageable steps.
Regular testing, using the local support that's available. It's not about some giant, overwhelming change.
No, it's about consistency.
No.
And for a final thought, the guide mentions something I find really interesting. Local support groups in the Spalding area.
The community aspect.
Right, so just think about this. We all know making lifestyle changes is hard, but how much easier might it be to stick with your testing schedule, to stick with your diet, when you have a local community of people backing you up, people who get it? That support might just be the most powerful tool of all.